Why am I getting no comments? They must be going into frickin' spam or something. Yeah. No comments. They must be going into frickin' spam or something. Hey, someone else is watching. Cool. Welcome to stream, whoever's watching. I'm actually going to continue where I left off on my town thing here. And yes, I want peaceful. Fuck. I don't know if you can actually find that in the woods like that one there. Alright. Made it back in here. I need to sort some stuff, I think, here. That. I did find the end castle, which is funny. Where it actually is, it's hilarious. I'm gonna go back down there shortly here. It's on that, so I don't really need that right now. Okay, yeah, that can go in there. Seeds. This plant, I can do that the quick way. Don't have any of those in there, so put that there. This is just miscellaneous stuff I could probably sort out a little later. Let's go up here. Okay, that's coal. I'll put this down here too. Alright. I got 7 emery, 4 more diamonds. I don't need all that with me, so let's put that up there too. Lapis will go downstairs. Guess I was cooking some stuff. Check those out. Butter in this one. I'm tired today. Alright. I'll put the lapis in here and stuff like that can go in there later. Separate that stuff later. Alright, let's close that. Yeah, it's frickin' hilarious where the, where the end castle is. Really? Can't go there, huh? Don't know why it couldn't go there, but whatever. Alright. Funny thing is, I marked it yesterday. I was just happened to dig down in one of these caverns. I actually ended up, in the actual end dungeon. Right down here. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, I need to get some ladders. But, like I was saying, I put this house here because it's next to the village. And there's the end castle. And this isn't on, there's no host option. This is a normal game. So that was wicked cool that the, end castle's right there. I gotta get some, I've never found it that quick in a game. I was mining. Come on, get in there. I want to get some ladders so I can make a way up and down for that. I think should be enough. Going down. Oh, too far. Get up there. I already have the, nether portal. I'm gonna go back down in the castle and at least look around for a little bit. Well, the stronghold, let's put it that way, because it's not really a castle. Alright. So I am actually gonna make the hole here. And every so often I'm gonna put a torch down too. Which shit bricks, I didn't bring any. Alright, that's fine, let me... go get some real quick. I gotta put ladders up there anyways. That goes all the way down to level 12. Or height 12 in the map, so... Where are my torches? Bunch of books from the stronghold. Or do I gotta make up torches? Looks like I might have to make up some, huh? Yeah, I don't think there was... Nope. I gotta make up some torches. Okay, that's fine. I did put in a shit ton in my brother's place yesterday. Alright, so I'll just have to get some wood. Oh, got some sticks right there. Cool. Now let's go back down there. Go to the stronghold. That's my creeper proof and my enemy proof fence for that building. I might widen the waterway around it though eventually. Alright, we're gonna go back down this. Let me put that up there. You know, I might have to actually make more ladders. I didn't think I was gonna need to, but I might. Ah, you bitch. It's gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna be able to do it fastly. Or fast at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more ladders. I only have a couple left. So I'm gonna have to get some wood real quick. Alright, let's gather a couple of these trees up. Because I don't have much sticks up there. I think I have one stack left. Let me go over here and get some wood. Damn. That was higher than I thought. That's okay though. Fucking weird looking tree, man. 22, that should be enough between the two of them. Let me go make some. Actually, I might be able to use my brother's building and just make them out of there. Be quicker. Alright. That should be more than enough ladders. I don't know if he's trying to keep that pig, so I'll leave him in there. Yep, there we go. Egg castle. Stronghold, let's put it that way. Library's on the other side of that, that's funny. Or it's down further. It's down further. Huh. Alright, so that means I'm gonna have to do this. So I know I can get back out of that. Let's dig down further. Actually, I'm gonna put a torch over here. Did I really come from that wall? Yeah, because, oh, there it is. Guess I did. Wow. Or did I not? That's where I ended. No, I was still going down. Okay. Wonder if it's really... It is lower. Holy fuck. Right there. Man, this one's a deep system this time. Alright. Fuck. What'd I do? Yeah, put a second one. Lovely. Alright, so... I also need to... Go down, dummy. Yeah, if you want to send me a friend request, you can. I'll answer it later. Cool thing is, I've already found the, stronghold, which is kind of cool. The weird thing is like, here's a layer of it, right here. And then down even further is another layer. And this is the layer I originally found first, because I cleared out the library. Which I thought was awesome. There ain't nothing in there that I want. Well, I could take those. Put this garbage in there. It's right listed right down at the bottom. It says PSN. And then I have Xbox, which I have an Xbox One S. Which there's no spaces in the Xbox One. It wouldn't let me write it correctly. And then my Twitch and YouTube is also down there at the bottom. This is cool. Can't believe I found the frickin' stronghold already. Let's do this. Get rid of that door. Hey, another thing right there. That's kind of cool. Another chest. Couple gold, couple apple. That's cool. And a door here. I wonder if there would be like any zombies in those or something. No thing there, so I'll get rid of that door. And ghosting fucking controller lately. Dead end that way and a dead end. Okay, so that's cool. Alright. I be in the stronghold. Can't believe I'm in it already, which is cool. More doors, another chest, just some more bread. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, why can't I put it anywhere? So there we go. That's how I keep track of where I've been, where I'm going. Okay, that goes up, so I don't want to go that way quite yet. So I'm going to take these back out, so I know that I still want to go this way. Alright. Go through here. And this is pointless because it'll just take me over there. Hey, sneaky squid, how's it going? Ooh, more books. I'm going to do this the easy way. Let's take out the door. More books. More cobwebs. Double layer this time. The last one I first found was, whoops. Well, there. I'll, check that out a little later. Yes, I do play GTA. On every system, actually. They kind of Rockstar kind of fucked me on Grand Theft Auto on the Xbox, though. I had a modded money account, and I haven't played it in quite a while, and then they reset my account back to 1. So I haven't been playing that as much on Xbox. Yeah, but that's okay. I still got a good account on PlayStation 4. Yeah, I did. I said I'll answer that later. I don't know if I'm going to clear out this whole thing today on this one. Hey, what's this book? Bane of the Arthropods 4 and Luck of the Sea. That one's kind of cool. I don't really need paper, so I'm going to leave that in there. Well, yeah, I guess I could. Well, yeah, fuck it, I'll take the paper. Man. My stomach is killing me tonight. Thought there would be, yeah, over there, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna say, I thought there's usually one up here on the second level. Holy shit, books. What do we got here? Forest Walker? What the hell is that one? That's new. R2. Oh, it's not gonna tell me. And then Power 4 and Sharpness 3. That's a cool one. Got some good shit out of that one, huh? Alright, nothing on that side. Go back down. Down we go. I already cleared out one library, so I'm not going to clear out this one. So that's the end of this section. I already came up that way. So I guess I can go back to where the stairs are. Literally nothing in there. Yeah, I'm in the dungeon early, but I don't have any of the stuff to do the portal. I don't break those open. Those are just for that. I will break this open though. I'm surprised it hasn't died yet. That pickaxe. Not sure about that room, so I'm gonna open it. Oh, I'm still gonna have to break my way out, so. Damn it, fuck it. Clunk. Oh, it's another stairwell, huh? I wonder where this one goes, so I'll put some torches down here so I know I've been this way. I shouldn't go down quite yet, but that's alright. Okay, this is a buried room, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Not right now, anyways. Whoops, went the wrong way. We'll go this way. Okay, another buried, blocked room. I guess that means I should go back to where the other floor is. I think I've been in, yeah, I've been in this one, that's why they're cleared out. Alright, just so I know. Yeah, I think that's about done for this section of it. Okay. I already opened this one, I believe, right? Yeah. There's a library I've already... let's fill in the wall. Do a Peter Griffin impression. I don't do a Peter Griffin impression. I don't know if I really do. Well, I could do a Pee Wee Herman laugh, but it's at night time and my neighbor's probably sleeping. Hey, cool. I got some armor. And my throat hurts, so I really don't feel like yelling loud. Hey, there's something down there. Another... Why you scared? No, I just don't feel like doing it. It has nothing to do with being scared. Was in the army for 5 years, and I went to Iraq. I don't think I'm scared to do anything. That's cool. I've never really been one for like different. I can change my voice to weird different tones and stuff, but other than that, I've never really did any. Oh yeah, yeah, I fixed that. I got that out of there. There's stuff down there. Yeah, I definitely got the spider out. Let's go back this way, though. Oh, thank you. I kind of want to go... Where was it? Was it back up here, or what? I thought I saw... thought I saw something. See, I'm back up here. Got that. Thought I saw another box or something. Maybe it was just... Yeah, right there. I did see another box. It's like the third one. Get to the chopper. Oh man, what do I want to get rid of? That can go. Combine those. I don't really need red... shit, well... Yeah, I don't need that redstone. I do need that, and I'm definitely going to take that emerald. One thing... What thing were you in? Oh, I was in the army, I said. For 5 years. Well, actually about 5.5. Actually, did I got a couple... Oh, that was just a ladder. That'll save a space. That's the other thing that I could have combined. I was actually with the unit that was responsible for catching Saddam Hussein while we're there. The 3rd Brigade, 4th Infantry Division. We found him in that little spider hole into Crit. He didn't even give up any fight or anything, really. Hey, I can go down. Yeah, I did numerous things in Iraq. Like the, I don't know if many of you have heard of it, maybe you have or haven't, but the playing cards, the deck of playing cards that had the generals on it. We were, doing the snatch and grabs for the, generals. Saddam's generals and crap. Is it, what, branch, not thing? I didn't even get that one, but hey Squid, is what branch not thing okay? Hey, there's the end portal. Cool. So I can definitely make a thing of that, so I just need... Too bad there's not a duplication glitch. I got one. That's the only ender pearl I got. Silverfish. I hate those things. Excuse me. So, what I think I'm going to do, since I now have that... 41 ladders. What am I at? 29 in height. So I should be able to dig my way back up and make a thing to show where the end portal is. Do you got any other GTA modded accounts? No, but I want one. If I could get an Xbox account for the Xbox One, I would actually trade somebody a game I got. I got a digital download code that I don't need for Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition. If someone had a legitimate account that didn't have like too much money on it or something like that, I was thinking about asking some of the people that make accounts or that already have one if they would like to trade it for Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition. Because I've already had this Xbox once before, but the first one I had power issues. Oh, I have a legit account on PS4, and I also had one that just had modded money, but I don't have any of that money since they took all modded money away. Let me put torch here. I just don't really want to have to start over from scratch, basically. Since I've been playing since day one on the PlayStation 3. Just starting from scratch really sounds shitty. Well, I have 2 accounts, but just the one on the Xbox is modded. The other one's the same one that I'm using, and they're both at level, well, the one that they just reset is at like level 5. Because I was still playing on it the other night anyways, even though I didn't have any money. Yeah, I think my actual legit one on PlayStation 4 is 190 something. My actual full legit character on PlayStation 4. That one doesn't have the bunker or anything. I ran out of funds and I stopped, putting money into the game because I did legitimately put about $600 in that game, and that character basically has nothing to show for it, because when the new stuff comes out, you want it, and you sell your old stuff, and you don't get as much money as you put into this shit. It's a money trap, and I got tired of putting money into the game. That's kind of why I want another account with just modded money. Something that's like a level 120 to 180, no higher than that. Yeah, I got that on my PS4, but I don't have shit on the Xbox right now. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Going up. Let's put a... I still enjoy playing it, though. From time to time. I know this for a fact. There is a mod menu out for PlayStation 4. So if someone has fully modded the PlayStation 4 version. I don't know about on Xbox if the mod menu's out for that one or not, but... I know someone that could point me in the right direction if I really wanted it, but I don't want to get a chance of getting like console banned or some shit. I'm gonna have to make some more ladders, and I don't think I can do it. Yeah, fuckers. Without damn crafting table. I actually can't wait for, oh, I didn't have any... Fuck! Frick. Yeah, my dad was in the Army, and I've had other relatives that were in the Army also. I'm gonna have to go up this way for now, I guess. Yeah, I could see where that would suck. I almost made it back up to the top. Yeah, I don't have a 360. I only have I have the Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition, well, Gears of War 4 Limited Edition Xbox One S. That's the one that I have. I've always wanted that one since it came out, and then I bought one and it had power issues, so I had to return that one, and I just got another one recently. Yeah, that's where you get in trouble. That just makes you a target. Anything above 180, or actually, let's put it this way: anything above like a 400 or 500, that just makes you a target for somebody to report you. I would never have an account that high. I know it's probably cool to have an account that high, but I would never have one. When I got my modded account for PlayStation 4, all that I wanted was modded money. I continued off from my 180 rank, or 190, whatever it was, that I originally had. And, I already did mark the location. Yeah. See, that just makes you a target for people to report you. Honestly. Because what the original issue was people with counts like that, where the money was way too damn high, the level was way too damn high, and the kill-death ratio, all of its simple targets for someone to look at your thing on Grand Theft Auto and say, oh, this guy has a modded account. I'm going to report him as a cheater. I mean, with mine, everything on mine is legitimate. My rank right now is 343, but that's all earned. I have not that much money. I think I have like 4 million right now, but I had a whole shit ton a while back. I've had that account for a while. And then my kill death ratio right now is 5.54, I think, to 1. Which that's a legitimate. Damn it, I got an indigestion. That's a legitimate thing because, oh well, I ain't very far off from my other one. That's funny. Yeah, I never saw the point of that. I didn't want any of that shit either. That makes you a target also. Oh, but like what I was saying, I've had, originally, the same person made mine, and I'm not going to say who made them, but I got both of my accounts for free. I know someone that could still make me an account for free, but I just don't know if the file transfers would work anymore. Now, what originally happened, all these accounts were fine to have the modded money, but it was accounts like yours with the 8,000 and stuff like that, and then that people made YouTube channels about it and bragged about how much money they had and stuff like that, and that's what caused Rockstar to catch on and to take all of everybody's modded money. So having modded money like that in a modded account with stuff that's going to make you an easy target is the reason why nobody has modded money right now. Granted, it's cool to have the modded money and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with it per se at all, but you know, when people have way too high of an account and stuff like that, and it's just causing issues, is what it's doing. Because the people like that don't care that anybody else had modded accounts and stuff. They were making videos on YouTube and showing it. Because Rockstar does look at YouTube. I know this for a fact. They look for people, anything that says like people that need to be banned from Xbox, or people that need to be kicked off of Grand Theft Auto Online. Well, he won't for long. I guarantee it. Because my count got reset on this one. I had $700 million. I spent all the money because I knew they were going to take the modded money. I spent it all between 2 characters and got 120 X80s. So I could sell them for money later. They were like money in the bank, basically. And I didn't come back on... I didn't come back on to Xbox for like 4 months, and by the time I got back on with that same account that I was given, it was totally reset. It will happen to everybody on new generation consoles like Xbox One or PlayStation 4. Anybody that has too high of money or anything like that, if they've got an account recently or not, it's gonna get eventually taken. There's no way around it. It's because of all the people that bragged and all the people that made videos like fucking idiots. And then, the other thing that does piss me off about the Grand Theft Auto community is the fact when you find a glitch or whatever, or they see one on someone else's channel, they do it for themselves and make a video of it, and they put it out there, and that's how shit gets patched. It's like, come on, use some common sense. You want to use a glitch? Cool. You want to use a car duplication glitch, like the one I was using, which was the, there was two of them I was using. The, CEO Garage one, and then there was also the Biker Garage one. I was using both of them, and they were working for a while until too many fucking idiots were putting out videos on YouTube. That's how shit gets saw by Rockstar. That's how they see it, and then they're like, oh fuck, this is money out of our pocket. You know, let's patch this shit quicker than hell. Actually, you can't ever make, well, you can, you can't really make 10 million legitly unless you have no life and you're constantly on Grand Theft Auto. That's just, it ain't gonna happen. Nobody in their right mind plays it for 24 hours a day. On that game, it's hard as hell to make $10 million. The quickest way to make money on this game, on Grand Theft Auto, is actually none of the updates, recent updates, except for the damn if you sit there and go after special cargo with the not on missions, you ain't making that kind of money. I know that for a fact. I've been playing it since day one. The best way to make money is you're actually going around getting those crates for your special crates there, and then loading up your warehouse with 110 crates, and then you can get like 2.2 million or so from that. That way you could probably make 10 million fairly decently, but it's still going to take you over a week. Unless someone's just at home all the time and is playing Grand Theft Auto all the time, you're never going to make that on regular missions. You're never going to make that on even the heist and shit. Yeah, and that recent gun running update, that's a fucking joke. Because it takes you 24 hours to completely load up your bunker. And then at the max you can get just over $1 million. It's simply not fucking worth it. You can make more money on the import of export of cars. Yeah, it looked good at the time, but now if you go back and play on PlayStation 3 or Xbox One, it's fucking horrible. And Grand Theft Auto 5 is the last Grand Theft Auto game I will be buying. Because of this pure and simple fact that Rockstar doesn't... They don't make the cars like they advertise them. Like the Nightshade's supposed to be bulletproof. It's supposed to be sniper proof, and you're not supposed to be able to get shot in it. And what's the first thing that you can happen? You can get killed in that quite easily. And then just all the general issues with that game, I will not buy Grand Theft Auto 6. Because it's so non-optimized for any of the systems it's on. It's still glitchy as fuck. PlayStation's even worse. Like there's no excuse for a game to sit there and cause so much issues with the system. And I know well, that's fine. I'm not giving them any more money. It's a fucking waste. But there's no excuse for a game to sit there, and I know tons of people have this issue, where you can sit there and try to talk to somebody in a full room, and it'll come in all broken and shit because the game's so fucking heavy on the resources of the system. I don't think they know how to make games right, to tell you the truth. I mean, look at the traffic and the cars in the game. If that's any, you know, inclination on how they make shit, the traffic on that is so fucking ridiculous. Yeah, they don't own their servers. They rent servers. And with the amount of money that idiots have put into that game, there's no excuse for them not to have their own servers that should run stuff better. They don't care. They don't put out the updates like they should. And they don't fix things like they should. All they're worried about fixing is people doing car duplication glitches and like wall breaches and shit like that. That's all they're worried about fixing. Other than that, they don't give a fuck about anything else. I'm really hoping after, because the servers in Grand Theft Auto on either system, it's so toxic because there's just so many fucking assholes and scumbags on Grand Theft Auto. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like you can't do anything without some kind of, person just straight up trying to be an asshole. Well, if it was anything like your other account, I'm telling you, you got banned because people sat there and reported you because you were in at level 8,000. Come on, that's not even anywhere near legit. That's just making yourself a big old bullseye saying, here, report me. Because I don't give a shit. Level 8,000 is just asking to get reported. That's all that comes down to. I would have never done that. Because then you pay for it, and then you're out all that fucking whatever money you put into it. If it's a lower amount or higher amount, whatever. Well, they've been trying to get rid of all those modded outfits because it's the same thing as glitching, basically. And they don't like it. Because it does give a person an unfair advantage when the only thing visible is the player's head. Come on. That just bluntly tells somebody that, that you can't really play the game unless you have some kind of advantage because you just suck at it. I mean, that's just really just trying to take an easy way out of, avoiding combat and shit like that. There should be no need to have, like, just your head floating around there and the rest of your body invisible. Yeah, I'll put the paper in there. What was I? Oh, those are upstairs. And now I know for a fact that there is a mod menu in Grand Theft Auto 4. Even if I ever find out about it, I'm not telling anybody. But I do know for a fact that there is a mod menu. But it's a hush-hush thing. You can't just go out and find it on the internet. You gotta know people that know where it is. Yeah, speaking of combat on Grand Theft Auto, one of the stupidest, dumbest fucking things about that game is the fact that when you roll, if someone's shooting at you, they lose their aim. Come on. You really agree with that dumb shit? If someone did a roll like that in real life, I'd pump you full of fucking holes so you'd look like Swiss cheese. It's not on the dark web. You might be able to find a link or something, but no. Dark web, if you want to go get some viruses, you can go on there. It's on the normal web, but it's a specific way you have to go about going to get it. It's super secret hush-hush thing that only certain people know of where its even location is, and it's not on the dark web. They don't purposely advertise it there. Actually, they don't advertise it at all. But I know two people that are actually administrators for the um, mod menus for PlayStation 3. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah. Now you can't go to jail for that crap. Yeah, you would never go to jail for mod menus or shit. They threaten that crap, but they can't do it. Because then all it comes back to is you bought the software, you should be able to use it however you see fit. Because you bought the rights to own that software. It's all getting stupid nowadays. And it was never an issue with Grand Theft Auto 4. Oh, you can't go to... I've been on the dark web. You don't go to jail for just going on there. It's just full of viruses and other shit, and people can track your information and get your frickin'... you go on the dark web, and you sit there too long without the proper protection, and one of those guys is gonna put a malware or bot viruses and shit like that on your computer. Last time I went on the dark web for a little bit, frickin' I regretted it. I won't ever go back on that again. Excuse me. What am I doing now? I know I needed more ladders. Oh yeah, but what I was saying about Grand Theft Auto 4 was the fact you could do all that modding and shit, and Rockstar never gave a shit at all. I did the Hulk mod, I did an Iron Man, I did all sorts of other shit. And how they dealt with it then was the fact that if you had any separate files in your system, you couldn't go into a normal lobby. They only had a like a lobby for just modded menu people, and they would know you'd have a mod menu. But and they didn't care back then. The reason they care now is because of the fact that you have to buy stuff from the game, and they figured, you know, they should be getting money hand over fist and making a shit ton of money on this game. And then when they don't, and then they look on YouTube and say, oh, this person's showing other people how to do a car duplication glitch. That's how they patch stuff, and that's how shit gets ruined for everybody else. But God forbid people need their 5 seconds of fucking fame on YouTube. Yeah, it was pretty good. I wish the controls were better on the car, because I have played it recently. The controls were a little weird, and cars used to all lean like none of them had any sway bars or anything. But it was a good game. But I'm definitely not ever buying Grand Theft Auto 6. Because I'm not going to want to start all over from scratch and basically have nothing. I'm really hoping when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, all the people that are just straight up assholes on Grand Theft Auto 5 will end up going over there, because it'll be the newest and latest thing, and the servers will go back to somewhat being normal, and it will finally be a better game again. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, all they care about, like I've said, is just the money factor about it. They just want to make money left and right on that game. That's all it comes down to. Fix this walkway somewhat. Oh. Oh well. There, we'll just do that. And that one. I don't play it as much as I used to, honestly. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. That time I'm not sorry. I did it on purpose that time. 1 emerald for 16 wool. Or 16 wool for 1 emerald. Yeah, you don't nowhere get enough for the money that you put into a $100 card. And you know what the stupid thing is? You buy Grand Theft Auto 6, I guarantee that they're going to be increasing the prices of the cars or the cash cards, and you're possibly not going to get as much because they want to make up all the money that they were lacking from this game because of car duplication glitches and stuff like that. So I guarantee that shit's going to be a lot more expensive. And if they have cars in there, it's going to be more assed out than this one is. I'm not, simply after Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm not going to be supporting them anymore. I'm not going to be playing well, I might play Red Dead Redemption if it has good reviews. Red Dead Redemption 2, I mean, or whatever it's called. But, I won't be buying any more Grand Theft Auto games and putting money into it and anything like that. Even if someone eventually starts making modded accounts for that, I'm not going to bother. Because I honestly don't see the point. I don't think the game's going to be any better than 5. It might be graphically better. But, actually, no, it might not be. If it's still on PlayStation 4, it's not going to be any difference graphically. And it's still going to run like shit like Grand Theft Auto does. Which is the truth. I mean, it really does run like shit. The game is not smooth. The only system that Grand Theft Auto 5 actually works for is the PC. Yeah, the whole game is totally fucked up. I mean, if you think about it, if Grand Theft Auto comes out, or Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out for PlayStation 4, are you really going to want to play something and buy a whole nother game again that's just going to run just as bad? Between the AI cars going fucking like completely bonkers, like they got their damn license out of a Cracker Jack box, or all the other glitchiness, and have to earn up anything that you get. I'm not. I won't do that shit again. Because I put a lot of money into Grand Theft Auto 5 on my legit account, and I don't have shit for it to show for it right now. Except for a bunch of Pegasus cars and vehicles. And I don't have really any supercars on my legitimate account anymore because I kept trading and selling, and then when I ran out of money, I would freaking go out and buy some more cards. I think I spent like $600 or more on that game. I won't do it. It's just ridiculous. Well, yeah, they're supposed to. That's how a real one works. A real strip club, you don't get a dance without paying money. It's usually, well, depending on the area where I'm around, like I don't know, I guess it's not like a higher end place, but it's not a low life place. But I think the one around here for a lap dance costs like $20. I think I'm gonna make my garden house now. Yeah, it's usually like $20 or more for a lap dance. Oh wow, that's the first time I've ever seen them actually get some food. And he planted a new one. That's kind of cool. When I get surplus, I'll bring back over some more for these guys. Hey, he planted. Give me that. I'll redo their gardens later. I'm gonna build some kind of shack like that for like a garden. Yeah, there's... And another clue that they don't want you to make any money on Grand Theft Auto is the fact that if you do the import and export of cars, I mean, honestly, where in the real world would somebody sell a $2.7 million car for $100,000? If you can find that place, let me know, and I'll go get a loan for $1 million and buy 10 of them. Those cars should sell at value, or somewhere as close, not like 1/10 the price or less. I mean, come on, you're never gonna see anybody sell like, you know, a $1 million car for $100,000. Yeah, they might sell it for $100,000 if it's completely wrecked. They simply just don't want anybody to make money. And it's going to be even worse on Grand Theft Auto 6. I just simply am not going to buy it. And I'm not going to be like the millions of people on YouTube that's all they do is Grand Theft Auto videos. That's another thing that pisses me off. How relevant do you really think Grand Theft Auto 5 is anymore that you got to make 2-3 videos a day or more? Like, good example, Mr. Boss for the win. Come on, seriously? Are you that desperate, or you just only have cash for one game that you couldn't buy anything else? I've stopped watching this stuff, and I'm probably going to unsubscribe to it because it's the same bullshit every day. That does not make you relevant in YouTube at all to do the same shit over and over and over again. That just makes it people think that you're unoriginal and can't do anything on your own. I haven't watched him in, I would say, about 4 months. Because it's the same bullshit over and over again, and he's a clickbait guy. Saying he knows this and he knows that. Fucking... He's gonna completely fall off of YouTube sooner or later, and no one's gonna give a shit about him. And you know what? It's just gonna be his own fault because he doesn't make anything different. Well, be a stupid fucking retard and don't play any other games. That's what's gonna happen to you. And another guy that's a big fucking jackass just like him is Fernando. That dude, I would love to fucking punch him in the teeth. I really would. Fucking making like 8 videos or more on supposed Grand Theft Auto 6 disc that he got in the mail. Yes, you're so important that Rockstar and whoever else is going to send you a copy of Grand Theft Auto 6 before it even comes out or even been announced. Come on. And the stupid thing is he thinks everybody's fucking retards that he makes these videos for, his subscribers, because he sits there and that one that he showed in that disc, the case and the images on the case were for Grand Theft Auto 4. He's another piece of shit. Because I guess a lot of people like to trash him in his things anymore, so that's probably the only reason he still has subs. I wrote plenty of times in some of his videos and some of Mr. Boss's that I think they're both fucking jackasses. Nice way of putting it. Hey, and if they don't care that they're falling into obscurity, I don't give a shit. I have more different videos than either of them. I've done all sorts of shit. Products reviews, unboxings, different videos for um, streaming or whatever. Shit, I've done product reviews for a washer and dryer. Let's see Mr. Boss handle something like that. God forbid it's not Grand Theft Auto. He won't know what the fuck to do. Shit, I've done PC builds on there. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. I just do it as a fun little hobby. Mr. Boss is just a fucking joke. That's all he is. Whoops. I wanted to put a stack in there. I want to make some blocks out of them, I guess. Alright, don't need to switch that one out. Cool. Actually, I don't either. I've been wanting one, but I don't have a PC. I did have like a $4,000 PC, but 2 places ago that we lived in, the power was so bad, and I was trying to plug it in, and we didn't realize what was going on at the time, and the power kept fluctuating, and I didn't have a good enough surge protector, like an UP system, an UPS system, and because the power kept fluctuating, it was basically brownouts. It burnt my computer up. I was so fucking pissed. I haven't been able to rebuild one yet because I have other priorities that needed to be taken care of first. Yeah, I've just been mainly on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One until shit gets fixed for me. I have no clue when I'm gonna get a computer that will even be worth any gaming on. I got one that I borrowed from my brother, a computer that I could do like Minecraft on and Terraria if I really felt like it, but it's really low end. Probably sometime this winter I'm actually gonna go and get a let me see. There was 2 computers. One was a Lenovo I was looking at that was really nice. That had a 1080 graphic card in it. I think it had an i7 7700K and some other shit. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to. Alright, let me see here. I don't even know why that's coming up in there. Alright, that's funky. Alright. I just don't have the... Well, I kind of do. I could afford it, but then I wouldn't have any money for the rest of the month. Well, not much money for the rest of the month. So probably in about 6 months I might buy a PC. I was looking at one. I was just going to buy a pre-built and upgrade it how I felt later. The one I was looking at was about $2,300. Yeah, that's how... The one that I got right now that I'm borrowing from my brother is a quad-core with a NVIDIA 610. I could upgrade that very simply since it's a quad-core, but it's only a Core 2 Duo, so it's running DDR2 and not 3 or 4. This has a Q6600, which is like a 775 socket or slot, whatever you want to call it. And it's okay. And the graphics card is a 610 2 gig, so it's nothing fancy. But if I upgraded the power supply, I could put in a any graphics card into it. But I would still want something a bit newer than a 775 socket. Let's see here. I'll read off the one I'm thinking about getting. It's gonna be like, through this site that I'd go through, it'd be like $500 a month or something like that. Looking at a nice laptop, but that was like a lot more expensive than I really wanted to spend. I wonder how Asus is for gaming desktops. Yeah, I was looking at the Alienware Aurora, but I've read too many kind of bad reviews on that. No, it'd be a really cool one is the HP Omen X. That looks like a really good setup. I might look into that. I kind of like that setup, but you're paying more when you pay for that one as a novelty case is what that one comes down to. Yeah, the HP Omen X is really cool. I think it was this one. It's even on sale for less than what I was looking at before. This was Dell Alienware Aurora. What's the specs on this one? I think it was like about $2,300 computer. Yeah, this one doesn't have a K processor, which I didn't like. And I don't like Skylake as much, but it has a i7 6700, which is a quad core with 3.4 gigahertz up to 4, 16 gigs of DDR4 at 2133, 2 terabyte hard drive, 256 solid state drive, which is pretty cool. But you're paying more for the Dell. Stupid thing is the other site that I was looking at has a Lenovo that I get more into it. That one had a GTX 1070. Now if I go over the other one, the other site that I like to use that I might your phone costs $800. I have a for my phone I have a Motorola Droid Turbo 2 that I got for $200 on eBay. It's first and only shatterproof screen. It's really cool. This was like an $800 phone or something when it came out. Electronics. Hang more categories. Where the hell is it? I'm gonna do this easy way because I'm tired. Alright. We'll just search for PC. Search. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of them, but they're kinda... I like them, but there's a lot of bloatware on the Samsung phones. And another thing I didn't like, because I had the S7, and I actually got rid of it, was the fact that like it constantly was using a lot more RAM because of all the bloatware. And I got it through Straight Talk, so I think it was like $600 or something. And it just did not perform on a network. Since it was a Straight Talk phone, they limit anything like stuff like that. It might blow up. Nah, S7 never blew up. All phones get hot. I'll tell you that right now. Let me see. Is this? No, that ain't the one I was looking at. Computer. Excuse me. Damn it. Alright. I gotta figure out how to find just a computer. Should be under electronics. Categories. Whew. Wow. Alright. Don't want a laptop. Maybe they're not. There's those ones. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. It's got ballistic nylon on the back for the back cover. I like that a lot. And this actually has a 21 megapixel camera on it, where I think yours has what, a 15 or a 12. Search. Let's go. Oh, whoa. Let's see if they have the one I was looking at, unless they stopped selling it. Ah, there it is. That one's still, it still has Skylake in it, which I didn't like. A Lenovo Idea Center Y900 gaming desktop. Basically an IBM. Let's see here. The specs on this one was just the one I'm thinking about getting. An i7 6700K. The K processor runs at 4 gigahertz and boosts to 4.5. It has a Founders Edition GTX 1080. I don't know what KIK is. This has a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 128 gig solid state hard drive, so an SSD, 16 gigs of DDR4, and a GTX 1080, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, card reader, standard stuff. That might be the computer I want to get. There's plenty of room to update that sucker. So eventually when I buy a computer, it'll probably be that one. Unless they come out with something that fits my price range. It's oh, a messaging app? No. Shit. Not too many of my family or anybody text me or anything like that. So normally, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll put the rest of it back in here. Oh, that up there. We'll refill these as we take these things out. Gotta take that out still, stupid. Oh yeah, but like I was saying with the phones, if you get something like a Straight Talk phone, they limit your network speed on it, which I hated that. Like if you go out and you want to use something like Straight Talk because it's cheaper, like I do, if you go and get a phone off of eBay, it's actually a faster network than you can get on Straight Talk. Like my network on Straight Talk was limited to like 5 megabytes a second on their Straight Talk phone for the S7. Now, if I go out and buy an S7 that was on a Verizon network to put on Straight Talk, I will get in the same spot about 50 megabytes a second. Yeah, my phone now is a Verizon phone, but it's on Straight Talk. And my internet speeds are quick when it's just regular internet. Like, watch. I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. Well, you can't watch, but I'll tell you. Let me close all the pages. Do a speed test. And this is just in my house. Because I have a 75 megabyte internet at my house, which is pretty cool. But that's our Wi-Fi and stuff. Let's see what I got on the 4G LTE network right now inside. Oh, the ping's kind of shitty tonight. I'm getting 41 megabytes on the download. and about 5 on the upload. So that's kind of cool. That's pretty decent. Keep in mind I'm not near any major cities where it'd be even quicker. But that's not bad for being, you know, out in kind of like a town area. But if I had, this phone was a regular just straight talk phone, my download would be like 5 and my upload would be like 0.3, not even 1 megabyte a second. It was so fucking horrible. After I wasted like $600 on getting that S7 that I thought was going to be really good from straight talk, it was fucking a joke. For me, it's like 12:37 in the morning. Just after midnight. I had to redo my phone today. I installed something on there. It kept making my Wi-Fi cut out. I don't know why either. So I just did a factory reset. Yeah, so you're on that. I'm on the East Coast. I live in New York State. And no, I don't live in the city either. You couldn't pay me enough to live in the city. I would never live in New York City or the Bronx or any of that stuff. God, I couldn't uh with my anger issues, I'd kill somebody. I'll build a house like over here, but I gotta trim some of these shit out of the way. I live, like, if you're looking at New York State, that straight line that's to the south, it's the southern border towards, Pennsylvania. I live a little bit above that sharp corner before it starts dipping down and down into the right. I'm a human weed eater. I live in what's called the supposed triple cities, but I wouldn't call them cities. Well, the one is, but the one I live in isn't. Alright, I think I'll do like a... I couldn't deal with any of that shit. I just don't like the city at all. I tried to drive through it once and got halfway through because we were gonna go see the ocean. And, uh, I was just like, fuck this, and we came home. I was about ready to kill somebody. I'm so fucking anxious just from the damn traffic and people driving like straight up assholes. It's the worst time I've ever had in a frickin' city. I don't need any of that stuff, so... Alright, but I'm gonna need... Well, let me get some dirt, just in case I want to fill in some stuff. And I need my buckets. Oh, I can't go out that way. Why can't I go through the door? Probably because I'm getting too tired. Yeah, that goes all the way down to level 12, so it's easier to mine. That's like my strip mine underneath the house. I got that built yesterday. I want to plug up at least these 2 holes. Yeah, that's the only way to get anywhere is in New York City, is either walk or take a bus. And I can imagine dealing with the bus though too. Can't be very fun in the city anyways. I know before my mom gets too old, or before she passes away basically, she wants to go down to see the Statue of Liberty, so I'm probably going to take her to do that. But I'll drive down. You know what else I think is funny about Grand Theft Auto, now that I think about it, that I forgot, is when people sit there and say, you know, make assumptions that you're like a scumbag or whatever. And it's funny to me because they don't know nothing about you, or, you know. And it's funny because I don't have to work. I'm basically medically retired through the military, and I get good money. I actually yeah, I want to go to the top, but point I'm getting at with people like that is they sit there and say stuff like that and they don't know nothing about you. And the funny thing is, freaking, I have a. It's funny because I sit there and laugh at people thinking they are so much better than you or whatever because, you know, they assume you don't have nothing, or their car is better than yours, and they got some kind of little shit box like a Honda Civic or something like that, or even a Dodge Dart for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I like Dodge Darts though, but I went out and I'm actually still paying it off. I have just recently got, well, not recently, like 6 months ago or something. Well, actually, not even. Um, a 2016 Nissan Altima fully loaded, the SL model, and that's a $31,000 car. Which I love that thing to death. It's an awesome car. If I'm going to do this, I don't want the edge of the dirt to go past that. Yeah, that's on my YouTube channel too. I actually debadged it recently. 1, 2, that would be 3, 4. So I could do. Yeah, it's an awesome car. This sucker is fully loaded. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have GPS navigation, which I didn't care too much. I'm surprised with my bad credit that I got a good car in the first place. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. And the wall will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be right there. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here. Whoops, dummy, I didn't want to fill it back in. Stupid. Dig, 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 dig. So get out of the way. So if you go right straight with this line, right there, that's where the water holes will be. That should be plenty big enough. Alright, but I need to dig back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to dig a few rows out. I gotta go make some shovels. I must at least start my building before I go to bed tonight. I do love being retired, though. I would hate to have to go back to work just because of the simple fact to get what I'm getting now would be hard. You'd have to start off in a job making like $27 an hour. Alright, there's some more of those, so we'll put the 5 back. Go upstairs and get some more iron. This stack. Alright, make some shovels. Put the irons back. Yeah, the my car is great though. It's funny. I used to be a part of a Dodge Dart group, and I left the first one because they were assholes. Because I bought some extra parts by mistake that I didn't need, so I was trying to sell them, and my car was supposedly just shit compared to everybody else's, and the stupid thing is it's a Dodge Dart. It's the same as everybody else's. But they just assume that kind of dumb shit just because, you know, the people in that group were just straight up assholes. 2, 3, 4. You can put the wall there. And the wall will go there. One, 2, 3, 4. Wall can go there, but I'm gonna have to dig out. I want to dig at least a couple away from the thing. Whoops. That means I put that one. Yeah, way too close, stupid. It's 4, then the block right there. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's where the block will go. I might as well try to make this look like a hill. Well, people don't really concern me much, because before we went to Iraq, we were trained in jiu-jitsu, and everything always ended in all the move combinations we did for hand-to-hand combat ended up in snapping somebody's neck. So I'm not really concerned with stuff like that. Alright. You know, when I was up there, I should have made a hoe. Let me see if there's any. My brother's got one in here. Alright, I'm gonna borrow some of his iron here, real quick. Make one hoe. Alright. I'm gonna put some stuff in here for him. Oop, I need torches. I don't need that dirt. He can have that dirt. Oh yeah, I live really good. I'm medically retired, so I don't need to work. I don't have to work, for that matter. Yeah, like I was saying a little bit ago, it's like, in order for me to go back to work, if I lost my medical retirement for whatever reason, I would literally have to starting off making a job about like $27 an hour for a normal work week. I get a lot of money for sitting at home, playing video games and relaxing. But I'm also in the pain all the time, so it's a trade-off. Not like I'm sitting here enjoying my life as a retired person and with no worries or anything like that. Actually, you can get a summer job if your parents would actually sign off on it to get your work papers. I had a couple summer jobs when I was younger, like after school got out. And this is how you utilize your garden. That's all the water you need for this whole area that I'm gonna make for a garden. I'm 37, so I'm a lot older. I was like 20 when I went into the military and spent most of my right after high school years in the military. And basically right after I got out of high school, I went in the military. Really? I broke it already? Son of a bitch. I'll make another one. I'll have to put some iron back for him, though. Yeah, that was a yes and no, I guess. I had some good times, but I've had some plenty of bad things happen to me. And then the whole war thing, that sucks, regardless. I didn't like being over in Iraq. It was 140 degrees without the humidity every single day, and you're wearing full body armor and full battle dress gear. Now, the military isn't bad at all, especially if you do high enough on the ASVAB test, which is basically their placement test, like I did. I could have chosen anything, but my recruiter lied to me, and I kind of got tricked into it, what job I picked, because I got a $20,000 signing bonus. So basically, after basic training and AIT, I got $20,000 to do whatever the hell I want with. If you play Minecraft, that's how you utilize a garden. All that space only needs 4 things of water. 4 1 squares. Actually, I'm going to make it 2 walkway all the way around it. Well, technically I couldn't be a cop even if I wanted to. I can't even get a pistol permit. I'm not what you would consider to be mentally stable enough to have one. Because in order to get what I have, I had to in order for me to get the money I'm getting now for the rest of my life, I had to go to a psychiatrist and be labeled. So with my label that's on my basically permanent record, I will never be able to get like a handgun or a pistol, pistol permit or anything like that. I would love to be able to have a pistol permit, but that won't happen. The stupid thing is I could still go out and get a I could still go out and get like a 22 or a shotgun. So go figure that one out. Does it really make sense? I could go into Walmart right now and go buy a 22 if I wanted to. Well, not this hour at night, but if it was daytime, I could go to Walmart or Dick's or, any place that sells a shotgun or a 22, and I could go get myself a 22. Am I really going to end up using all these already? Damn. That's only 2 corners. I'm going to have to get a lot more if I'm going to make that my walkway. Yeah. Jesus, that's a lot of blocks. Well, the other stupid thing is I can't get a regular pistol, but I have a pistol in my house. I don't have a pistol like a gun pistol. I have actually like a BB gun pistol, and that thing shoots fast enough to where if I wanted to kill somebody, all I'd have to do is shoot him in the eye. It's gonna kill him. It shoots 495 feet per second. It can shoot 12 rounds as quickly as I pull the trigger. I can shoot, so... Actually, let me see if there's any... Well, Mike's using cobble, so I won't steal his cobble. See if I got any more upstairs. And the other stupid thing is I can't go get a pistol, but I bet I could go get a Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifle if I wanted to pay the money for it. Or I could go get an AR-15, which is a civilian version of the M16. I just thought about that. It is kind of funny. I'm a good shot, unlike on video games, which that doesn't portray over quite well at all. And let's stick it in there. I'm actually a very good shot in real life. My label's funny too. I laugh at it every time I think about it. When I went and saw the psychiatrist, I was basically, in a nutshell, is labeled psychotic and delusional. GTA, that game's just strange because there's, not trying to be mean or nothing, but it's just no real, like, skill in it, kinda. I wonder if I should make, like, wood now for the rest of it. I don't know. Put, like, wood around the outer edge. Dig one more hole all the way around. And then, put the wall up there. Yeah, I still have problems from Iraq from the shit I've seen and freaking the shit I've done. One of the weirdest ones is like, I don't know what the label of it's for, but it, or what you would call it, but it's like a waking dream state. Like I could be laying in bed and then for no apparent reason sit there and in my head I'm somewhere else, but my eyes are open and I'm kind of like in my own dream, and I'll like I could get in a panic state because either like I don't know I'm falling through a floor or I'm stuck in a wall, or like the most recent one was I was sleeping and then I got up and started throwing my dirty clothes pile all over the room because it was near the heater and I thought the house was going to catch on fire. It's even weirder at night when I wake up and don't know where the fuck I am, and I start panicking and shit. Like there was this is one of the weirder ones. Like I was having a dream or whatever. I wake up and I was just I'm still not, my brain isn't working or whatever, but I'll be in a panic because I feel like the house is shaking and the room's gonna fall apart, and then I'm like, I'm in some strange room. I don't know where the fuck I am, but I'm actually awake. I guess I got a few screws loose. I gotta laugh at some of them, but it's not funny when it actually happens to me because it scares the living shit out of me, and I've scared my girlfriend numerous times and her daughter. That's where the delusional part comes in. That's only the tip of the iceberg of what I go through every day. So even though I get to sit at home and get good money from Uncle Sam because I'm disturbed, is a nice way of putting it. My life isn't a cakewalk by any means. And having to suffer with depression and PTSD and a manic depression on top of that, matter of fact. I get depression quite often, like daily. I need... I don't think I have any wood. I'm gonna have to cut some trees down. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with trees. The other weird thing is when I'm driving a car and I shouldn't get depressed. How does that work? With the stuff I go through every day, if anybody went through the same thing that I did and you weren't a little bit wrong in the head and you weren't getting depression, I would pretty much think you were faking whatever the hell was wrong with you. No, I go through depression daily. There could be like moments that it'll just feel like there's a ton of weight just crashing down on top of me, and I'll just break down. And just basically start crying. Because it just hits me like a ton of rocks. It's like a fat sumo was sitting on me. That's what it feels like. Yeah, my controller's dying. Let me plug that in. I wonder what the hell was... There we go. I think because my controller was basically dying for a second there. Sorry. I forget what the hell I was even talking about. Oh, come on now. Stop your beeping at me, game. GWI. How's it going? We're talking about my issues. Can't move? Only if like my arm or something falls asleep. Because I just don't sleep good enough to where... If something triggers me, I'm up in a hurry, and I'm already in, like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you mode. Oh, thank you. Ah! I fell in a hole. That's what she said. Oh, I know what I was talking about. How it's kind of weird, like, this happened to me a couple days ago, too. Like, I can be driving my car to, like, go down to my parents or something like that, to go down there and visit family. And, I totally don't remember, like, there's this area, we call it Catelville Hill. And, I don't remember ever driving past that area at all. I don't remember going up over the hill. I don't remember coming down the hill. But I got to my parents somehow. It's like that part of that trip is just totally gone. I don't even remember driving it or anything. That's freaky when that happens. Oh, it'll probably be later. I'm not actually going on my friends list right now. Do 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 do. Oh, the phone thing might just be because you're tired. Now, that might be some other reason for mine, but I wasn't tired that day. What the hell is that weird-ass noise that I hear on here occasionally? It goes like a guitar. A whiny guitar. I don't get it. Probably tomorrow, because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm actually going to go to bed, because it's already like 1 in the morning for me. I'm just trying to collect some wood so I can build my house, well, shed for the garden for right now. I have 2 cats, actually. 2 kittens. Well, sort of kittens, I guess. You know, and then on top of all the other things, I suffer from hip pain that I can't walk very well. I have back, like, spine issues. I have, like, the spine issues are in the upper part of my neck and the lower part of my spine. I got enough arthritis in right below where my skull connects to my spine for a 70-year-old or an 80-year-old person. So I'm in constant pain from that. No, it wasn't my cat. They're not allowed in my room because I don't like them climbing on stuff. And they got fleas, so I don't want to have any fleas in my video game systems. Jump across here and short circuit something, knowing my luck. No, it's something in Minecraft lately that it just goes a really creepy guitar string. It's just weird. I'll have to figure it out someday. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to also mention I got a another video game system. I got the new Nintendo 3DS XL, the Galaxy Edition one. So that's another video game thing I got. Nether Portal, I already got. Well, no, that was a different sound. The Nether Portal makes its own noise. This is just an oddball. I'm wondering if it makes that noise when you're near the stronghold or end castle, whatever you want to call it, to let you know that you're near it nowadays. Because this whole area by my house and stuff, when I built it, I didn't know it, but I built it right above the end castle. I have a Nintendo DS, a 3DS XL. I don't have a Game Boy anymore. I haven't had one of them in a long time. I think my parents still have a regular Nintendo Game Boy, the old brick style one. The one with the green and green screen. I guess it was a black and green screen, basically. Shit, my dad still has a Game Gear. I think the sound doesn't work in his, though. Yeah, when we were growing up, they got us Game Gears when we were younger. Game Boy Advance. You know what game I like for the Game Boy Advance that I might get for the DS version for mine? Is the Advanced... not Advanced... Yeah, it was Advanced Wars, I think. Advanced Wars, I think that the game was called. It's a really damn good game. Oh yeah, I gotta cut this up. Oh, yeah. Oh man. Yep, starting to get tired finally. Ow, my neck. I actually have, hang on, let me check. I gotta grab it from over there. For my Zelda game, what the hell do I got? Oh, it's turned off. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or whatever the hell it is. I have that, and then I have Monster Jam, Path of Destruction, or something on that line. And then the other game I got that's on this system that I bought a virtual console game. I think it's like Master Blaster Zero. I love that game. It's a good game. Yeah, Master Blaster Zero. I played the demo and I wanted to buy it, so I bought it. It was only like $10. It's actually a really good game. So basically, I bought the last version of the Nintendo 3DS they're coming out with. You haven't played one Zelda? Or do you mean played this Zelda that I have in here? If you're talking about the Ocarina of Time, I don't like it so much, to tell you the truth. It's not my favorite ones. I like, one of the Zeldas that this one's better than the other one I don't like, but the one I really don't like for Zelda games is the, um, Majora's Mask. I didn't like that one at all because it's kind of like, oh, any Zelda games. Well, all the ones for Nintendo were pretty cool. And those you can get an emulator and the ROMs online. Yeah, Zelda Majora's Mask. I didn't like that one at all because it the game was all rushed because you had to do certain things before the moon came down and fell on you, and it's just I did not like it at all. Uh, let's continue chopping this away, and then I'm gonna put my base down, and then I'll be good for the night. I'm probably gonna hop off at that point. That way. I'm tired. I'm 37 years old, so. And I don't sleep good as it is, so I try to get good sleep when I can. I'm gonna put my base down over here around the house. So I gotta dig out one more layer. Because I don't want it looking weird. And I think when I do buy a computer, I'd rather have something that has, like, instead of the Skylake, the 6700K, I would rather have the 7700K. Because unlike Skylake, the 7700K gives you an extra 4 or 6 PCI Express lanes, which would come in real handy, especially if you're trying to run SLI. With Skylake, you're limited to 16 PCI Express lanes. So that means if you have one graphics card and if you want to run it at the full 16x speed, you can't have anything else in any PCI Express lanes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit more and then I'm gonna go to bed myself here. I might watch a little bit of YouTube videos for a little bit, but other than that... So, like, if you have a graphics card and you want to run it at your full speed, you can't put an M.2 drive in there, or you can't put a sound card in there, because if you put a sound card in with Skylake, then your graphics card is running at native 8 times, which you might not notice a lot of difference, but you're going to notice something. It's just how it is. Oh, really? I can't do 3? Nope, gotta do 2 only. I think I'm gonna get the wall up first, maybe. Have a good one. Usually doesn't take me long to build walls. Especially if you don't build anything fancy. Yeah, I'll probably be back on this tomorrow. I'm on video games every day. If you want to see other videos I've done for YouTube, because this is going to go right on YouTube, you can go ahead and check them out. It's down there with my YouTube Twitch name. Let's see. Hey, how's it going, Dog Power? Do I want to make it just 2 high? Or 3? Now I'll go around and make one more. Yeah, that's where the center is. I'll have like a double door thing, I think. I think the other thing I might end up doing is making a glass roof. That way it will get the sun that it needs. Alright, I'm gonna call this stream here how it is. Alright. Alright, everybody, if anybody's still listening besides me, have a good one. Yeah, just exit, because it should save, yeah. Ow.